Hi, welcome to my channel. We are live today. I'm going to be doing you versus them for all the signs. And right now I'm doing Gemini. And in the tarot, what represents Gemini is the lovers. The feminine and masculine energy and how those two come together. So I hope y'all watched the astrology for the eclipse coming on the 25th. It's pretty interesting. You'll see how the tarot readings connect with the astrology this month. So take a look at that. And for this reading, it's a little bit different. I wanted to do your side and your person's side as well, and the strengths and weaknesses in your connection, whether you're just dating or you're in a relationship. So let's get started. So let me connect with your energy, Gemini. And when you're watching this, it's good to watch these live when I do the live ones, because I can connect with your energy and just think about your person and the connection that you have. So let's see. Universe, spirit guides, and angels, connect me with Gemini and their partner. For those watching now or in the future, what is going on in the connection? What are the strengths and weaknesses and the advice for their highest good? What do they need to know? Gemini and their partner, the person that's on their mind. Sun and rising signs. The last reading was a little tough. I mean, these readings can be a little tough. I'm going to tell you what I get. So hopefully I don't get any hate comments. I mean, this is entertainment, you know, but you can also get something from it. So let's see. The first row is going to be your energy, Gemini. We'll go through it in a minute. I'm just going to put the cards down first. Second row is theirs. The third row is about your relationship. Strengths, weaknesses, what's your connection, how that's going moving forward, and then some advice. So let's take a look at your overall energy, Gemini, between you and this person right now. We have the Seven of Swords. So maybe there's some deception going on, some secrets. This could be some self-sabotage, or I'm getting actually what I'm getting is taking a chance as well. So we'll see how you resonate with that. But let's take a look at your energy. So the first card we have is how you view yourself in relation to this connection. So Gemini, you see yourself in the Eight of Cups. Are you longing for something more fulfilling, Gemini? Because that's what I'm getting. It's like you're saying to yourself, is there more out there? Is this all there is? So that's what I'm getting for you. So let's see how the next card is about how you see your partner right now. You see them in the Seven of Cups. You see them as not knowing what they want. If you're just dating, this is them having a lot of options and wanting to explore that. And for others of you, this is just about a very dreamy energy. Maybe they're just, you see them as a dreamer when it comes to this connection. So let's look. We've got a lot of cups here. The next one is how you view the relationship. So the overall energy, this is one energy that how you see the connection. In other words, Two of Cups. So you get that this is your soulmate. This is how you feel. It's like this is a soulmate connection. I've never felt this way about someone before. We click. This person just gets me, he or she. That's how you see the connection. So you have a lot of cups in your energy. But it's like what's missing is maybe an offer of a long-term commitment. So let's look at their energy, Gemini. How do they see themselves in this connection? The Knight of Pentacles. So they see themselves as moving really slow. This could be a calculating energy, not in a bad way, just you could be dealing with an earth sign. Earth signs tend to be very slow. They think a lot about their decisions, but in a grounded way. They're wanting to make sure that the decisions that they make last. So it's very calculating, but in a grounded sense. So very slow moving, but I see that they are a very genuine person. So that's how they see themselves, is just really slow moving in this connection. So let's see how they view you. King of Wands. Well, they see you as a very outgoing person, Gemini, and I get that. Geminis tend to be very social. They love to talk, and they ask lots of questions. They like getting to know a lot of people. So they see you basically in the spotlight. That's where you feel comfortable. And in regards to the connection, they see you as a very passionate and confident person when it comes to this connection. So that's really good. So this is how they see, this is how they view your connection overall. Hangman. And well, I'm getting that maybe they, on their side, they don't quite understand how you two can work long term. And that's probably why they're moving slow. Maybe they don't take you seriously, and that's why you're seeing them in the Seven of Cups. You see them as confused, not wanting to commit, but they're still in the phase of filling things out, basically. Let's see how things go. But they know that they may have to sacrifice something, so this is how they see the connection. In the Hangman right now, just at a standstill maybe, as compared to your Two of Cups for how you see the connection. I can understand how they may be viewing you as, like I said, not serious, because they see you, maybe you like to flirt. Geminis do. They like to just talk to people, but other people can see that as flirting when it's just them being the Gemini, you know? And yes, Geminis can, that could be their MO, just they love to flirt. But as far as this reading, Gemini, see that you really connect with them. So let's look at the strength of this connection. What is the strength? The Three of Pentacles. So I get a lot of cooperation. So that's a strength for you too. You work well together. Now, because it's pentacles, maybe this is about investing time. You know, you're both really good at sharing time together, making that time for each other. That's what I get your strength to be. Now, what is your weakness in this connection? The Four of Wands. Now, two things. This could be a foundation. The stability is a weakness for this connection. And I'm also getting possibly family members getting in the way. But mostly I'm getting is that the stability part is a weakness. So we'll take a look at that in a minute. Let's take a look at your direction. What is the direction of this connection going right now? Where is it heading? Two of Swords. This is a stalemate energy. This could be a block for some of you. Literal block, like blocking online or just not talking to somebody. But so that may be for some of you. But this is like taking the time out. It's like a timeout, basically, to get your bearings and get more aligned so that you can make a decision about this connection. So let's take a look. I want to see what's going on with the Seven of Swords. What is this about? This is the overall energy for this connection. So let's take a look at the Seven of Swords. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Universe, Spirit Guides, and Angels. What is going on with this Seven of Swords? Tell me more. This wanted to come out. Six of Pentacles. One more for the Seven of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. And I'll get one more, the Fool. So we have a King of Wands and a Queen of Wands here. You may be wanting different things, Gemini, when it comes to partnerships, is what I'm seeing. But because we have the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Fool, clarifying the Seven of Swords, this is about someone just wanting to be, I'm seeing wanting to be free in the sense that they like having their autonomy. They like being out in the public and going out, not necessarily partying, but just being that outgoing person. I'm seeing that this is you, Gemini. And maybe this other person feels like because you're out so much dealing with a lot of people, you may not be telling them everything. So that's what I'm getting with the Seven of Swords. This is about keeping things to yourself. So that could be the problem in this connection. Not that it really is, but that this person is seeing that it could be a problem moving forward. So that's why there's a stalemate here. Let's look at this weakness. Why is the Four of Wands a weakness in this connection? Because usually Four of Wands is a really good card, but as a weakness, let's see. Tell me more about the Four of Wands. Why is this a weakness in this connection? Tell me more about the Four of Wands as a weakness. Why is this here as a weakness for this connection? We have the Two of Swords, so there again. The World. Let's see. So yeah, this is... I think one wants to build a home and the other one is wanting to see the world. So that could be the weakness in this connection. You're just, you know, have two different directions you want to head. You know, and that's what's causing this Two of Swords, or the block in this connection. So let's look at the advice moving forward. Let's see, what is the advice for Gemini? This is about how can you better support the connection if you decide that you want to continue in this connection. Queen of Wands. So as this is an advice card, this is advising you to do what you feel is right for you. Like, if you're passionate and that's just how you are and you want to see the world, then do that. You know, you don't want to be resentful towards this other person, and you don't want to blame them and say, well, you know, I could have done this and I could have gone over here and traveled and did this and that, but I stayed with you. You can't use that as a weapon, and you shouldn't. No one should. So this is telling you, do what you need to do for you. Travel if that's what you want to do. Be that outgoing Gemini. That's where you thrive. That's what makes you the happiest. And if this isn't something that this person can accept, then that's, you have to accept that too and move on. So let's get a guidance card. Maybe for those that did not connect with this reading as well, this could be for you. So give me an advice card for Gemini, Sun and Rising. For those watching now or in the future, what is their advice for the person on their mind right now? What is the advice for Gemini? So we have, this is very fitting for you, Gemini. It says, you are the joy seeker. And then it says, what little victories can you celebrate? The 4. So let's take a look at what else I can tell you about this. Let's look. So it says here, your life is a masterpiece and a day-by-day adventure, and you have the power to access joy no matter what you are going through. Every day may not be great, but when you celebrate the little victories, you will see the great things within each day. Infinite miracles happen every moment, but we are often too overwhelmed and busy to see them. You may be focusing more on the struggles and what isn't working well. You are being called to be more mindful of the blessings that occur all the time. For there is a grand opportunity for joy both within you and all around. You can shift your energy by focusing on what is going well in your life. Take some time to journal on what you are grateful for. Instead of focusing on how stuck, off track, and behind you are, switch your focus to celebration, joy, and lightheartedness. You can bring this energy to your everyday experience. This card is a reminder that joy is your birthright and you can experience it at any moment no matter what's happening in the world around you. It's also a reminder to celebrate recent successes and jobs well done. When a goal is accomplished, we often jump to the next thing without celebrating or pausing in our own excitement. Know that you can be happy for yourself and celebrate all that you are. To celebrate, pause and reflect on your good fortune. Could it be time to take a vacation, explore a new project, book a massage, or simply spend time in nature? Be grateful for your life and how far you've come. So this is encouraging you. Enjoy life. You are the joy seeker. And it says this is who you are, Gemini. So do it. Take that trip. Take that adventure. Well, this was your reading, Gemini. Hope you liked it. Leave a comment. Let me know what's going on in your life, if you connected with this. And subscribe and tune in to more videos. Thanks for watching.